Holy, I think I hit start streaming right on the dot there. Hello friends and fellow Monkeyology enthusiasts, we are back with the next part of our Curse of Monkey Island playthrough. We shouldn't get a whole lot of bleed over. Okay, so, here's the thing, just realized that I had forgot to get a part here. Is that, oh, that's about right. Okay. Oh my. Kids are fun, and they challenge you constantly. It's my beautiful life. Yeah, forgot to cash in the insurance policy. So we're gonna jump right back into that because, frankly, I have to not push. Talk to. We don't need to push the flying Welshman. Hey, Jim, how you doing? Thanks for popping on, man. No, so I just, in the last playthrough, I just made it to Skull Island. Went through the intro cutscene before I had to stop for the day. And,
excuse me.
I realized I forgot to cash in the insurance policy, so back to Blood Island we go for
a
quick jaunt.
This place gives me the creeps.
Oh no, oh no. There's some drama occurring. Now, my second youngest Mason, he's very vocal when he's upset. Absolutely. You can go there and talk at them for a second or two, but why did I go here?
Hey, what an amazing story. Wait, I have to tell.
I need the death certificate anyway.
I live again. Who wants to hear about it? You guys don't deserve to hear a good story.
My subconscious actually made me go to the right spot. Not paying attention first. Oh no. I would like to apologize for the sounds of sadness in the background. Poor kiddo. Usually it's just he wants to be right beside us. I wonder what... See, that was something that I completely forgot about, and thankfully I had a couple people on the last stream that reminded me about it. No mustache yet, but it has now acquired the hook, and no, not that way. No double clicking. Hey, Stan.
Welcome back to Mutual of Stan.
I may have to see what's going on with that here soon. If nothing else, I just want to give him a hug. It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking sense. I did not. Actually, perfect opportunity. Is it too late now that Stan's here? If it is, that sucks. No? Cool. Alright. Well, then let's do that right now. How do we do that again? Because... Oh, you have to wait. Oh, 35 times. Okay. Yo.
Welcome back to Mutual of Stan. Welcome back to Mutual of Stan.
Okay, yeah. Using... Escapes. Escape works better. Boom. Boom. But don't get too into that rhythm, because you could potentially miss the Easter egg if you... It's easily visually confirmed when entering the room. Just using the escape in this case to... Interesting. I have not been counting. I've just been going in and out. I did trigger the one on the beach, but that one you can do as many times as you want, it would seem.
Welcome back.
Do it again for the sake of going more into this particular stream. Previously, with my YouTube channel, what I'd been doing is I'd been taking the streams as they were and cutting them up into like half-an-hour chunks. And I've decided to just start uploading these streams raw, even though they're sort of long. Mostly because I'll see a lot of views on the initial videos, but not a whole lot on the end, and it's I don't know, trying something
Welcome back to Mutual of Stan.
Okay, perfect. So if I can visually see Stan, I'm not there yet. There we go. Alright. Spooky. Oh. Sorry, Robbins. You did not survive. And we exit from the Good Soup Crypt? That's weird, too. I wonder why that was chosen. Because I don't believe any of that was, like, I don't know. Now let's get a whole lot
Welcome back to Mutual of Stan.
I'm cashing in this insurance policy. Give me a lot of money.
But this is a life insurance policy. You collect when the policyholder dies.
No, honest. I was dead for a really long time.
And you just got better?
Well, yes.
Do you have any proof of
Oh
this
my.
miracle?
Oh
As
my.
a matter of fact, smart guy, I've got your proof right here. A death certificate.
Well, this must be some kind of mistake.
It's right there in high-res black and white. I died. Give me a lot of money.
It looks like I'm left with no choice but to acquiesce.
No, just give me my money.
That's what I mean.
Oh, thanks.
Oh. I want to see what Stan sounds like with Patrick Warburton's voice. Or, I don't know. Warburton's own character would probably override Stan, but still, it'd be neat to hear. Maybe not totally cast him as it, just hear him do lines. So, like, what the hell am I reading? Do it for my nerd friends, please. Okay, back to the language, which gives us an opportunity to
I really don't want to go in the ocean. I really don't want to go in the I really don't want to go in the I really don't want to go. 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 I really don't want to go in the I really don't want to go. 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 I really don't want to go in the I really don't want to go in the Well, if you insist.
I just
That
wish
guy
the other
probably couldn't
one,
hold his breath
the stump
underwater
joke
very
one
long.
was
Too bad.
retriggerable. Like that.
I hope it was worth it for you.
Back to... Sort of looks like a bunny if you squint your head and turn it slightly to the left island.
I'd like a ride out to Skull Island, please.
All right, let's go.
Hello. Can you tell me how to find the evil smugglers of Skull Island?
Beats me. Oh, wait a second. I think I remember something about that at the orientation seminar. Let me think. The cave is halfway down this sheer cliff face. Climb on board this dumbwaiter. I'll lower you down.
It looks pretty rickety.
This is like
Are you sure
the
it's safe?
worst.
No, never used it before, but
Y-
I'm sure it can't be
like,
that dangerous. I'm a temp
it
here,
must be the
usual
initiation
elevator operator,
ritual.
Braunbeard. He's
And
sick,
then
so I'm
they
filling
get
in.
to know
I guess
about
that'll be okay.
the other entrance.
What's your name?
It's
After.
Lafoot.
Would you lower me down to the smuggler's cave?
Sure, I can do that. You must weigh no more than.
I'm
say,
gonna let him fall
20
for the
pounds,
full
right?
animation.
Actually, more like 120.
Oh. Well, it can't hurt to try, right?
No, you're sure about this?
Oh, yeah. You don't look that heavy at all.
Like, I could see that
Not-
as a
not tied
loading
securely.
entrance.
Here we go.
Like, you could bring down supplies on that
Okay, give me a little bit more slack.
to a reasonable weight
Whoops.
that this guy would
Okay,
never
that's
be
too much
expected
slack.
to do.
Ah!
Oh, that's so brutal. Oh god, no. It's just gonna look like
I still say it looks like a duck.
quack. Peg-nosed Pete would give this place a wide berth. He would not come to this place. This would be like, or this would be like the temple that he comes to overcome his fears and become a more powerful entity. Still be sort of useless because he's Peg-nosed Pete.
I can't use it myself. Someone has to.
Yes?
Let's
down
try
the
that
cliff
lowering me
thing
down the
again.
cliff thing again.
All right. I think I'm getting better at this.
Please be careful this time.
No problem. Here we go. I got it. I got it. I don't got it.
left it to the last second. Okay, lots of pirate bunnies. Like, can we talk to them about the pirate bunnies? Why all the pirate bunnies? There are a ton of pirate bunnies. Crates full of pirate bunnies. Is there an Easter egg in here too? I have an odd feeling there is, but I could just be wrong.
Good afternoon. I'm the new Skull Island Diamond Inspector. I'm going to have to see every diamond you've got. Every last one. Come on, people. Chop, chop. I don't have all day.
I do not like this man. Kill him.
Darn. Let me try that again. So, where's this huge diamond you guys are supposed to have?
Have at him, Croft.
Darn. Let me try that again. Stand aside or I'll strike you down. I'll strike you down with how polite and reasonable I can be.
We seem to have an unwanted visitor, Croft. Deal with him.
Darn. Let me try that again. Hi there, neighbor. Got any diamonds? Wouldn't you know, but I'm fresh out.
Go away.
Darn. Let me try that again. I have got so much money, it's almost embarrassing.
Well, hello. Let's talk, Mr.
Chugutsu Loogie, Captain Loogie, Jethro Van Goder. I just need to hear him say it now.
Van Goder Fashion-son. Jethro Van Goder Fashion-son.
Very well, Mr. Threepwood.
Hey, how did you know my...
It is my business to know who enters and leaves Skull Island. I am King Andre, and this is my associate Gruff. Were you looking for something in particular?
The Good Soup family diamond. LeChuck stole it, you bought it, I want it. Now. Please? Sir?
But we have so much quality merchandise here at the Pirates Club.
Our prices get lower every day.
Everything a pirate or pirate in trading could possibly want is here for the right price.
You're such an odd person.
The Good Soup Diamond is the centerpiece of my collection. The fantastic
I want to say,
energy
like,
flowing
say
through it
you.
is the key
Hey,
to
hon.
all my power.
So, can I have it?
Of course you can't have it.
That was
Unless you
my
want to
beautiful
give me
wife, ladies and
something in
gentlemen.
return.
Popping through.
Phone's dead.
Oh no.
I'm back.
The diamond belongs in a museum. We have to do the Indiana Jones reference, of course.
That diamond belongs in a museum.
So do post-impressionist paintings, Mr. Threepwood. So do post-impressionist paintings.
What the heck is that supposed to mean?
One day, you will understand.
Your evil plan will never work, Andre.
But it is flawless. A carefully placed series of charges laid throughout Blood Island, all controlled by a network of satellites in geosynchronous orbit. And only one man has access to the master switch.
Boss.
That's not the plan.
I am that man, Threepwood, and
Boss?
yes, Mr. Croft.
Ixnay on the evil and play?
Ah, yes, of course.
Anyways, let's say bouncing between this and King's Quest 6, where he also plays the voice of the guy at the pawn shop, where he's a much more gregarious player. Gregarious character. So it's you know, it's weird to after like I will very proudly say I've played Curse of Monkey Island many more times than King's Quest 6. So for me that voice is King Andre, right? And then you go to why hello Alexander. It's like Okay, but I don't... Because... Yeah, the guy beat me up, but you're not that... Anyways. Dave Fenoy? That's his name. Well, he's excellent at what he does. Excellent.
You expect me to talk?
No, Mr. Threepwood. I expect you to buy.
You're a madman.
Am I mad? Am I? Is it madness to sit in
Also
a cave
Lee
at
in
the
The
top
Walking
of a
Dead.
deserted
Interesting.
island, accumulating vast amounts of gold and jewels and stuffed animals, stockpiling plunder from across the Caribbean, and passing the savings on to you? Is that madness or genius?
Good point. I take it back.
I'm not crazy. My prices are.
Maybe we could make a deal.
As you wish. You are a formidable opponent, Mr. Threepwood, but it looks as if our game of cat
I
and
can get the
mouse
tiny
must
LeChuck
cease.
though. I forgot about that.
It
Yeah,
is
I
a
totally
perfect
want the tiny
diamond,
LeChuck
one of
though.
the largest I've ever seen.
I'll take it.
And so it comes with a very large price.
Enough with the hard
I
sell. How
vaguely
much?
remember the
It will
LeChuck
cost
doll,
you
yes,
an
but I
awful
haven't
lot of
played the
money.
game for the
Do you
Easter
have
eggs in
that
so long
much?
that I ended up forgetting
Well,
a
I
lot,
have
which
a
has
lot of
made
money.
this
Not
playthrough
enough.
and everybody
My
reminding me
partner
about
is
things
right.
really,
We
really
can't
fun.
give it to you for anything less than an awful
So
lot
I
of money.
totally-
But perhaps we can make a deal. My partner and I are very fond of cards, poker in particular. How about a little wager? If you can defeat us at poker, you win the diamond.
Sounds fair.
Yes, fair.
Could you stop laughing like that? It's very unnerving.
So, Mr. Threepwood, the question is to you. Care to join us in a game of cards?
Alright, so I'm trying to... Okay, so a quick Google. Okay. No way, I'm terrible at poker.
No way. I'm terrible at poker.
Okay. That's the right colors, but that's probably not it. So where would it be? Or how do I get it? Because I just did a quick look up for it right now and I didn't get it. Okay. How about toys? Do you have any toys? And that's a good question.
How about toys? Do you have any toys?
As a matter of fact, a new shipment just arrived yesterday. They're sure to be bestsellers. Here, take one.
You're my favorite sailor. Set sail for fun.
I love that you got
Ahoy
Owen to
there,
do these
matey.
toys. I pitched it up.
I'll chop you to bits and feed you to the sharks.
It's interesting that looks to be they ported in the sprite from Monkey Island 2, but it's almost like when it's facing forward, possibly from the difference in resolution, it drops frames around it's almost like there's a different talking animation.
I'd like to buy something really piratey.
Of course. Really piratey things are, of course, our specialty. Can I interest you in a peg leg?
Well, that depends on what you do with it.
What?
That was a joke.
Ah, yes. I don't quite follow you, but I'm sure it was amusing.
Totally. I do believe that the term pegging itself didn't exist at this time, but very definitely he was being suggestive. Undeniably. Okay, I'll play you for the
Okay, I'll
diamond.
play you for the diamond.
You will have to pay to enter the game.
Well, how much do I need?
Very
Not
possible.
very much.
Sure, I can handle that. This is a lot of money. I better only give them part of it.
Have you ever played poker before, Mr. Threepwood?
No, would you believe this is my very first time?
Although, I think
Then I'll give you a
that
brief
might just be
explanation.
the general
game is the
dynamic
simplest
of
variety
Guybrush and
five-card
Lane,
style.
so who
I deal
knows.
5 cards to each of us.
And
We show
now,
our cards
there's
to each
some
other,
more Rule
and the player
34
with the
that
best
has to
hand
exist.
wins.
Well, how do I know what makes the best hand?
If you have any questions,
you know.
just ask us. You do trust us, don't you?
Terms of service. Well, as far as I can throw you, you will correct. Trust you, no chance, you filthy liar. I trust that you're both the lowest, that you both are the lowest scum of society. You don't know the meaning of trust, you thief.
Of course I trust you.
Of course I trust
Very
you.
well. Let us begin.
No whammies, no whammies.
It'd be cool if you could actually
Take a moment
just
to
sort
look
of
at your
play
cards.
some poker here, but we're gonna go ahead and cheat right off the bat because where's that guy? See many objections, 3, 2, okay.
5 of a kind.
Not even you
Right
guys
there.
can beat that.
Not even you guys can beat 5 of a kind.
I love how there's no explanation
You're correct,
whatsoever
Mr.
for
Threepwood.
all the
We
pirate
cannot
rabbit
beat 5 of
boys.
a kind. The question remains, however, whether or not you can beat a pair.
A pair?
A pair of murderous smugglers.
Huh?
I think the only way to
Us, Mr.
ever get an answer
I am
of that
talking
is to
about
ask the
us.
question of Bill
We're
Timmer,
gonna
and I
kill
wonder
him.
if anybody has.
Oh, I get it. Whether or not you can beat a pair. That's pretty clever. Now, gentlemen, let's not be too hasty.
There's a delivery man out here with a package.
You idiot! You blew out the lights!
I got the diamond.
Not for long, you little...
Don't! Hit him, not me, you cretin!
Who are you calling up?
There he goes!
Love that they went
Got what
through
I
the
needed from the
details
smugglers.
of putting Blood
Let us
Island
leave
in
this
the
place
background in the
immediately.
cave there.
There's just
you
one
can see
thing
the
I need to do
volcano of
first.
Blood
Really?
Island.
What's that?
Who's there? Oh,
Because yeah,
Just
you
you.
can visually
Wait,
see the
wait,
island
what are you
from
doing?
even the top
Help!
of the cliff here.
help!
That. I'm sure it would be
on the
more
rest of
more
your
cathartic
adventures,
if I had allowed
Guybrush.
Lafoot to
What?
drop
You
us
can't
a little
mean-
bit more.
I'm afraid so. This work is too dangerous for me. I'm going to find a more stable, secure line of work. I hear there's still an opening for a chef on Scab Island.
Well, you'll be
Thought I was
sorely missed.
I know.
Hollered at.
But my destiny lies out there, somewhere. Beyond the rolling waves.
Farewell, good friend Welshman.
Oh, wait. Where'd you say Scab
So-
Island was again?
Sorry to bring up an ugly
by
pause
north.
bar here for a second. But I want to say there's definite visual cues of similarity between this and the design that Telltale used in episode 5 of Tales of Monkey Island. The skull design is very similar in its angularity. Not even remotely trying to suggest that they're the same character. Just does seem like they probably took cues from the Flying Welshman when designing that character itself, which is something that popped into my head.
Beast. You can't miss it.
And,
No, thanks a
tangents are fun.
Ah, whoops. I forgot
Indeed.
to tell him that a magnetized pin will only
Definitely,
have compass-like properties
definitely.
for a short time.
It makes Demon Pirate LeChuck really fun to draw, actually. I've always had an idea for a LeChuck cosplay that involves fans to create the effect of the flaming beard. Fans and silk sheets with orange lights inside that would have vent holes that cause specifically flapping. But I just don't have the fabrication ability to do it. One day I'll have a 3D printer and all that sort of shit. You might know, was Larry Ahern the final artist for Murray? I figure he probably was. He did a lot of the in-game final designs and stuff, right?
Have you found her, you cadaverous canine?
I just want to figure out more about like what inspired Murray.
Plunder Island, Captain LeChuck.
Then scour the seas, you ossified rats! Hunt them down!
And I
then
still
bring
love the
them to
headcanon
me.
that's
Find me
Largo in there.
Brightwood. It's with him that you'll find Elaine.
Probably isn't.
Burn down every
But I
island
love
in
the thought
Caribbean
that
if you have
that
to.
was Largo's
But
punishment.
bring me my
Dingy Dog
bride.
is way too big to be Largo.
More
But
slaw! Curse those villains. They never
Good.
give you enough slaw with these value meals.
or, you know, just having in the background in LeChuck's fortress somewhere, Largo's remains or something like that. He had ghost demon pirates anyways. After Largo's massive failure, LeChuck reasonably whooped his ass and probably killed him because, you know, he's LeChuck, and I don't know how the hell Guybrush survives getting knocked across islands and shit. He can hold his breath for 10 minutes, so he has some abilities that some would consider unnatural. Let's see. Alright, I think it's just base. Oh wait, no. I need to melt some cheese. Have it in like very positive. I love that we got out of there with the diamond and the big pile of money.
I
How
guess I'll just
often do
drag
you
this
get
down
to do
Haggis
that?
now.
Usually you
Haggis.
get the big pile of
This
money
stuff
and
should
it's
work to
gone
patch up the ship.
instantly with your next
the consistency of tar,
transactional action.
but with a tangy pepper taste.
So, can I have your lotion now?
Aye, lad.
Okay, I'll
Go
switch.
ahead and
I'll
take
have
it.
to go back. Wow, I really could just... And I have to launch Charles de Goulash. This? Oh, I guess. Oh, yeah, they poke. Well, that might be trees, but that it almost looks like it pokes through the roof. That's a tree, but that totally. It's cool to see it with more detailed design as well. Absolutely coming off here and here and here. No, I get Charles de Goulash. Charles de Goulash. I enjoyed launching that guy across the beginning. Let's see. Yes, I did. And I honestly think that's one of the best renditions of classic Elaine, even though we don't get to see much of it. But that's undeniably, I'm going back just to talk about, that's undeniably Elaine Marley. That's I wonder if the art itself exists somewhere with the whole picture, but probably not. It was probably created right here. Although, who knows? This is an object that could be a completely separate thing that was added in after. Either way, I'm sure detailed archives of how... If they had it, we would have seen it by now, maybe. Either way, that's a beautiful picture of Elaine. and it's a shame that it's mostly obstructed. But even the little bit that's poking, you can tell exactly who that is. Which is funny because she doesn't look like her current incarnation at all. Right? Like who she is in the game. She looks more like that classic image from close-ups from Secret of Monkey Island. So that itself is interesting. At what point was this background designed, and had the final character designs be chosen? Because that does certainly not match the art style of the rest of the game whatsoever. Like for the depiction in this picture, and most of the other paintings do. That's an interesting topic. Absolutely. The I guess the potentially Ian McKeg drum. Because I know there were a few artists that took part of it, so I say potentially, but I think it's being pretty much confirmed that those close-up pictures were done by McKeg. But again, multiple artists. Sure, there's lots of things that
I didn't hear you come in. I was just with Charles.
Attributed to people
Charles
that
de Goulash, is it
like,
really you?
Minnie, it's been so long.
Oh, Charles, it has. It has. You look so different.
Really? Why, you look exactly the same.
Oh, Charles, how you flatter me. Oh, but you must go now.
But why? Now that I've found you again after all these years.
What would our
I'm gonna have to
family say if they knew
exhaust
we were
every
alone
dialogue
together
option
on
with
such a romantic
LeChuck
night?
to get any level of
Minnie,
time
this may sound rash,
length
but
to the stream.
I love you,
This
Minnie
is very
Goodsoup.
close to the
Charles, you
end of the
mustn't.
game, which moves
Oh,
very
I can't
quickly.
help it. I've always loved you. Do you hear? I've always loved you, Minnie, and I always will. Come away with me now.
I guess there's the little bit of poking around.
Oh, but
in
Charles, it
Carnival
just
of
isn't
the
done.
Damned, but
Think of the
like-
scandal it would cause.
To heck with the scandal, Minnie.
I think like 6 or 7 actions
Marry me.
solves that
Charles,
entire
yes,
area,
a
and then
thousand times, yes.
the end game
Then
zone.
kiss me, my love.
We have 3 viewers. Why, thank you everybody who's tuned in today. Alright, let's take that engagement band. I wish we could revisit this side of the stunt joke. I'm gonna try, but it's not gonna work. It's like, no, the damn tigers are still there or something. Hey, it does. Okay, is it revisitable?
The hole is too small for me to squeeze through.
I always thought that was a one and done one. He's very frustrated with this video game that he's playing. Does not want to restart his level. Meanwhile, on Monkey Island. It would be beautiful to see these scenes with far less compression on them, too.
Another group of recruits for my army of the undead. Now, how goes the search for my bride-to-be? Where's Dingy Dog?
I found him! I found him! Yep. Oh, golly, oh, gosh. Yep, that's right.
Where?
They're on Blood Island, sir.
Hit them.
Absolutely. Just and fused directly to very expressive lips. All right. Hi, Lane. do some...
It's a massive diamond engagement ring.
It's like way harder than that to put a giant stone in something. Can I talk to him?
Aren't you the cutest little thing?
You're the best shipmate ever. Land ho, sailor. Let's build a sand castle.
It's like the frontwards talk animation was sort of spread out a little bit further in the mouth to make it more visible. Like then in its... Probably just building something up in my head. Aha. Oh wait, no, we gotta remove the cursed one. That was the whole point of that part.
Let's see if this slippery, greasy lotion does the trick.
Yeah. It's very, very rare for...
That should do it.
And certainly not really done with talk animations, except when looking at him in the elevator. Like when you're in the elevator and he shows up, he's like, hey. Maybe in one of the cutscenes. Yeah, no, that would be a point where he comes face forward as well too. Oh my gosh, I may have to be a dad here for a second.
There's enough lotion on there already.
I'm hearing some
the cursed ring
grumpiness.
exploded.
Well, that's handy because it would have been awfully confusing in my inventory. They could have given it like a darker tone or something, like a red tinge, perhaps. Wham! Take the shot. Goku would take the shot too. He can like
Elaine, are you
shake
alright?
the universe.
Guybrush? Where are we?
You're okay. We're on Blood Island. LeChuck's ring had a terrible curse on it, but I put everything right. You're safe and everything's gonna be fine. Just fine.
Except there's a whole lot more of them skulls. Yeah, pause it. Okay, just because there's awesome detail in the background. That's it. Like the snow cone here almost has it looks like a skull and Max bones, just no ears, and they realized that's too small. Let's screw the detail and just sort of put it like that. Yeah. And then you got an upside down Murray here. Typical design things. What the hell? Steamin' Weenies. Steamin' Weenie sign back here. Very expressive lips in some of the characters. Is that problematic? I don't know. Anyways, not gonna think about that too much. And then yeah, that totally is. That is exactly what that is. And that's why I was like, yeah, that's like the Steamin' Weenie thing. And then we got there's a lot of like just little hint here at the moment. Oh look, it's the end of Monkey Island 2 is here, and then here's the freaking monkey head with you know, a goddamn roller coaster and Ferris wheel and everything. And this is just a very nervous Guybrush depiction. Also note the great big earring. Back to the game. Oh, and there's a 7 here for some reason. I don't know. It's probably a neck or whatever in the art, but that's a 7.
That be well spoken, pet. But save your breath, lass. You'll be needing it for when you scream, I do.
Where are we?
Don't you be remembering this place, Threepwood? 'Twas not long ago that I trapped ye here to suffer tortures most foul.
Wait, I can remember. I've seen this place before. It's some terrible nightmare.
'Twas no mere nightmare, Guybrush. Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
Oh no, it can't be. But it is. This is the Carnival of the Damned.
Aye, The Carnival of the Damned.
You fiend, why have you brought us here?
There be two reasons, you pathetic privateer. I be intended to torture and kill ye. And I'll be giving Elaine a treasure.
You're wasting your time, LeChuck. Elaine's love can't be bought.
Examine the
But
background.
this be a very special treasure. This be the fabled treasure of Big Whoop.
Yeah.
Big what?
Aye, the very pirate treasure you were searching for before I caught
Yeah,
up with
and,
ye.
and they spent a lot of time weaving in the story told in Monkey Island 2 in Big Whoop, Unclaimed Bonanza or Myth. Yeah, no, he's physically stuck in a theme park, and of course this theme park's on Monkey Island, and everything's just connected now.
What's so special about the treasure of Big Whoop? Isn't it just like any other pirate treasure?
I see. Ye do not yet know the dreadful
And-
power that be Big Whoop.
I guess not.
Quake in fear, Threepwood, when I tell thee that Big Whoop be a damned portal to a demon netherworld.
Okay.
That's why I would still
The treasures
always,
of Big
and
Whoop
well,
be the
over the
very
years I have
gates of
been
hell
one of the people that
themselves.
says, and I'm gonna get some flack for this, I'm sure, but I have been one of the people who said, you know, I would love to see Ron Gilbert's, but he walked away from the story. He chose to leave it. And, you know, I still say I would fight for him to be able to get 3A out and us get the proper answer to all of that. And I've also expressed why I'm very, very happy that these games exist, because we went for years without it. And it felt like it was never going to happen because Ron left. It felt like we were just never ever going to see another Monkey Island, and then it happened, right? More than likely that went this way for it. But I will admit to when I was younger feeling a little bit burned when he left, because I wasn't old enough to understand that what he did was right for him and his career at the time, and really it was what he wanted to do, and I should support it. But it felt like it, you know, I was never gonna know the actual story. That's why I believe it should be 3A and not just like all the rest of the stuff is completely discontinued. Let it have its own silly split timeline where this all played out and everything, but we also get the proper ending to Ron Gilbert's. And again, like if there was ever any way to get the license to him, I would support that. To be clear, I grew up a lot since I was over emotional child. Indeed, and really the only place that's ever called Monkey Island 3 is on the German box, which is I'm not sure why the decision was made to do so. And when you look at the box to the German release, it's very much a monkey you can see holding a different logo. Yeah, it's very much. You can see the little monkey holding the 3 there, but this is again the German release, and that is literally the monkey holding the LucasArts sign on the back that's had this 3 but in its hands, and as opposed to say how it's done with 2 where the monkey's hanging off the words, it's only really just placed in behind and sort of looks that way. So yeah, it's the Curse of Monkey Island. It doesn't have the numbering technically, which I mean itself works out well. None of the the further games having any numbering would, you could call it Monkey Island 3 and whatever subtitle you want to do, and it wouldn't even create a whole bunch of confusion, because those would be the numbered titles versus the non-numbered titles. But hey, that is definitely neat. So it wouldn't even have to be Monkey Island 3A. But I do hope if the license is ever sold to Ron Gilbert that he allows for there to be some sub-continuity or whatever, like a Legends continuity, if you want to use Star Wars as a reference, because the hard work that people put in to continue the series post his leaving, and keep it in people's minds, and to win all the fans that, for example, Curse brought into it that hadn't played the previous two games at all. The majority of people that say I worked with or met here locally that were familiar with the Monkey Island games knew of it because of Curse of Monkey Island. So, like, I want to know the full proper story, and I would love to see that, and I support that. And I keep saying that over and over again, because if ever by any chance some random occurrence causes, say, Ron Gilbert to watch one of these streams, I want him to know that I completely support and want to know the rest of the man's story, just like the rest of everybody else and whatnot. But I do hope there's a way that that these stories won't be just forgotten. They won't be part of that story to be told, but I'm gonna stop going on about this one point over and over in loops, because it's getting a little silly. How will Big Whoop make Elaine?
But how will
love
Big
you,
Whoop make
John?
Elaine love you?
Elaine shall pass through the hoary gates of Big Whoop, just as I once did, down to the inky blackness of the infernal
Like,
nether regions.
You know,
For you see,
Largo
Big
is a
Whoop gives
character
those
that
who
had
pass
enough
through it the greatest
build
gift
up,
of all, immortality.
But at what
and
cost?
especially because most games have had
Granted, people may
character
find me a bit
opportunity for it.
unapproachable now,
But I guess that's
and
the
the
same
smell
reason
does take a
why
while to get
Largo
used to.
wasn't Bob
But it'd be
the
worth
Skeleton
everything
from
now
the
that I
first
have the
game.
power to make
But even
Elaine
then,
love me.
I mean, you know, Peg-Nosed Pete could have been Largo. Hell, he could even have a peg nose by that point if they were really married to that part of the character. And that could be his most recent punishment from LeChuck. And then he was banished and he's stuck on the stupid island. Now he's afraid of ducks because that's how LeChuck did it. But no. Again, that could have been a little bit too much world shrinking, as you're saying. But there was opportunities for them to use Largo again, which is the point that I made. They went off to the side. But I guess you see that a lot. But yeah, there's so many cameos in that game that it doesn't make sense to avoid it. Because you know one day they'll bring Wally back in some future thing. I'm sure we'll get another Monkey Island game one day. Somehow. It'll happen. And who knows what it'll be. But, yeah. We'll I'm sure we'll see somebody like Wally again. So why can't we get Largo? Anyways. But if you kill
Elaine,
won't
won't she hate you even more?
Aye, at first. But soon she'll be understanding what a grand gift eternal life be. And besides, the dating pool be
I can't
surprisingly
remember
small
offhand.
when you're the
Did
living
Tales of
dead.
Monkey Island have a 7
She'll
Max
just have to
reference?
give me another chance.
Visually? Seems like it would have been no problem for them to do so. Probably was. I'm just remembering it offhand.
This whole amusement park, why?
They
The
didn't
Big
usually
Whoop
find a place to
Carnival
sneak
was my
Max
most
into.
brilliant idea.
He's easy enough.
Once I had the power of Big Whoop at my command, I could make Elaine mine at last.
I see. But again, why an amusement park?
I'll be getting to that. I knew Elaine would need a little coaxing, and
I
that I'd
will-
be needing an army.
I will state for myself that I very much hope that they do.
Okay, but
But
why an
I
amusement
hope
park?
that if they ever do that, they bring
I'm
in
not talking just
more
to get
original
myself talked
people.
You're right. I've been rude. Please, go on.
Or just
Everyone
some
knows
people that have a
the
great
life
story
was
to be told.
Is a long,
And I hope that if it ever does get
lonely one.
done, that they
Sailors
wait
spend
for that
months
good story to show
longing
up.
for just a few
The one
days
that
leave.
works just right.
You know what they're looking for as soon as they get into port.
But with today's announcement of them bringing back, you know, Zombies Ate My Neighbors and Ghoul Patrol, who friggin' knows? Because who saw that coming? Very, very, very popular games, but at the same time, you know, there's still a couple of semi-obscure 16-bit titles that are several, you know, many, many, many generations removed at this point, and not in the average kid's brain, at least, you know.
A family-oriented fun park.
Oh, that. Of course.
They
And
come to
apparently
take a
Disney
ride on the giant roller coaster. the
has
Great
been going
Monkey
back and
Mountain.
taking
They
a look
reach
at
the
their
top
back
of the
catalog.
highest
Like they
peak, and then hands
recently
in the air,
re-released
screaming like
the
monkeys.
Aladdin
They
and
plunge
Lion
down the
King
slope
games
into a great
in their
stream of
preferred
lava.
versions, apparently,
That
too.
doesn't sound the least bit
for
fun.
the Switch. And, so
It's not. In fact, it's downright unpleasant.
it's unlikely,
But when they reach
but
the
not
other
impossible,
side,
and
they're fitting
the potential's
warriors
sort of
for my
rising,
skeletal
and it's sort of
army of the
interesting.
damned.
Whether or not that just means another re-release, which, hey, maybe we'll finally get this if the right people get access to the fucking archives to try to find whatever still remains from it, you know? I would hope, though, if they ever did a remaster of this, they stayed with the art style and just updated, like, visually improved the resolution and presentation. Don't reinvent the wheel. If you're gonna throw something over top of it, it better be fucking damn near close. Like, this is, I don't know. I don't think that they'd be able to HDify it and give a ton more detail. Maybe you throw some patterning until it shuts close. Give a little textures on something. Add a new light source, you know. But it's got good light sources. He's got a shadow. It's not being affected by this giant fire here. That should be a light source, one would think. But hey,
How did you find Big Whoop?
That'd be a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Does the torture start after we're done talking here?
Aye.
Go on then.
I had to horn in on LeChuck's giant expository.
No, it's true. I can see that
tirade.
now. She didn't like me at all. But I were determined to prove me worth to her, you see.
Does he even
So,
have a
I
watch
set
animation?
sail to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island.
I don't think he does. I think he has a stand intimidatingly animation. I think he has his gonna cast a voodoo spell animation on you. But I don't think he actually this LeChuck sprite actually walks at any point.
Been there, done that.
Well, I did it
He
first,
warps
you
into the
nefarious
screen
Nudibranch.
there.
A few days after setting sail, my ship was caught in a terrible typhoon and was torn apart.
Do we
I
even
would have
get like
drowned,
sort of a side
but some
profile
friendly
walk?
sharks
I don't
found
think
me and
so.
set me
Not
ashore on
walk.
Blood
Said
Island.
no walk side.
There I was, marooned, with no hope of winning Elaine's heart. I thought my luck had run out. But one day, a ship made port at Blood Island. 'Twas the ship of one Captain Marley, Elaine's own
It's
grandfather.
like, okay, so
I struck
this
up a
this
conversation
exposition
with Rum Roger
goes
Senior,
to
first
try
mate
to
on the
be
and for the price of
contrary,
a few
but
drinks,
a
I
little
learned
bit
that they had
extra
the map of the
information
legendary
from what you
treasure
learn in
of
2
Big
from
Whoop.
Big Whoop
Although
Unclaimed
I had
Bonanza
no
Army.
ship and no money.
And then
Hold
they
on.
take the bit of this story here and then make the whole sort of crazy story from Escape from Monkey Island. It's like an obscure game of telephone, where the initial story just changed so much as a different storyteller was telling it.
Does this go on for much longer?
Although I had no ship and no money, I planned to beat Marley's crew to the treasure and take it for myself. I didn't have the money to buy a new ship, but I still had my greatest asset.
Undeniable effect of an author to change the world. He's ready for. He or she.
The ability to kill bugs just by breathing?
But I still had my greatest asset. That indefinable LeChuck charm. One of the rich young debutantes on Blood Island was helpless against it. After a week with me, she would have followed me to the grave. Unfortunately for her, she didn't get the chance. I pried the diamond from her family's engagement ring and sold it to some cutthroat smugglers for the cost of a new ship.
There's an element of this that did that whole puzzle segment just exist to give LeChuck more to talk about?
All right, LeChuck! Was she hot? Did you kiss her?
Well,
Oh, come on. You can tell me.
I don't want to be talking about that. It'd be personal. And besides, dead men tell no tales.
Oh, I was waiting for that one.
Ouch, LeChuck.
With me new ship, I easily overtook Marley's crew and beat them to Big Whoop, which just so happened to be here on Monkey Island.
What happened to Captain Marley and his crew?
Their ship arrived at Monkey Island a half hour after mine. But they were too late to stop me from claiming me prize. And they watched me pass through the portal of Big Whoop. Craven cowards that they were, the power of what they saw overwhelmed them. They fled the island in terror. Marley tore his treasure map into 4 pieces and gathered his crew around him. There was Rum Rogers Sr., the first mate, Rapscallion, the cook, and young Lindy, the cabin boy. Marley gave each a piece of the map, keeping one for himself. They promised to guard those map pieces with their lives. I saw to it that they kept their promise. They were the only people alive to know about Big Whoop.
The ripping sound. There we go. And then another noise was loud. What happened to Rum Rogers?
What happened to Rum Rogers Sr.?
He was taking a bath in his cabin near Fat Island, drinking rum and eating toast, as he always did while bathing, when the toaster mysteriously fell into the tub with him.
Shocking.
His son inherited the map piece, but was too much of a drunkard to understand its importance.
What happened to Rapscallion, the cook?
Rapscallion died in a flash fire in his weenie hut on Scab Island.
That's right. I brought him back to life with a voodoo spell. I remember it so
I don't see what. I guess for his story, he is trying to kill off everybody else who might know about it.
Guybrush.
He didn't have to
Oh, I'm sorry. I was miles away.
play Maniac
What were you
Mansion.
saying?
I knew about Rap's absent-minded tendency to leave his gas burners on. So I arranged for a fully lit cake
While we wait
to be
for him to
delivered
finish
him
his
on his 35th birthday.
exposition.
You can hear the explosion as far as Booty Island.
That's horrible.
Steamin' weenie indeed.
Oh, jeez. Nice. The Rapscallion.
What became became of young Lindy, the cabin boy?
Fearing for his life, he came to me and begged for mercy. In return for not revealing the location of Big Whoop, I let him live. As a sign of me gratitude, I gave him a fortune, which he used to build a successful advertising firm. Once he had grown accustomed to his wealthy lifestyle, I returned to collect me debt. I delivered to him an account so demonically ill-conceived that it was doomed to fail. Gangrene and honey. Within a month, he was penniless and insane, a broken man. He sold everything he owned and got so desperate, he fell in with a traveling circus. He was killed when he was shot from a cannon without a helmet.
No one could be that desperate.
Look, Guybrush has some abilities that have been demonstrably shown to kill other people in that situation within this universe that he has survived from.
What fate befell Captain Marley?
Plot armor, of course,
him while
but
he was racing
you
in the
know,
America's Cup. I boarded his ship and decided to let him determine his own fate. He could grant me his blessing to have his granddaughter's hand in marriage, or he could suffer a death more horrible than any of his crewmates.
So,
well, what'd he say?
Actually, he said quite a few things. Oh, the pain.
Is this LeChuck posturing, or does is Escape from Monkey Island, and of course it does, but does Escape from Monkey Island directly contradict this scene right here? Oh, wait, sends a ship into a whirlpool. No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Captain could escape.
You're unbelievably ghastly and
Totally.
wretched.
Oh, thanks. Ah.
Continuity is for people who don't see the benefit of a retroactive continuity. It's all like, oh shit, we wrote that, but we didn't think of that. We could have like done that thing back then, so let's do that. And that's how like all of Dragon Ball Z is. Because Akira Toriyama forgot for a period of time, and then remembered about it years later and said, oh wait, hey, this could work like this. Is there anything else
I'm
I
still
can say
confused about
about
the carnival.
Then ask me. As designer and founder, I can answer all your questions.
Oh yeah, all of the stuff about it.
How did you build an amusement park on a deserted island?
The process begins with a winning design team. I scoured the
I swear
cabin,
they
looking for the best
did
and
this to
brightest
justify
artists, engineers, and creative people.
Earl Bowen's contract,
After a lengthy
because
period of
otherwise it
intensive
would be just a
recruitment,
few lines here,
intimidation,
few lines at the end, and the few lines at the beginning.
I had
A little
my
bit
team
of
at
cutscene.
work, slashing and burning acres of old-growth timberland on Monkey and Dinky Islands.
That must have been back-breaking work.
Aye, that it was. Fortunately, hundreds of men were lost to malaria, wild animals, or construction accidents.
What kind of attractions do you have?
Here at Big Whoop, we pride ourselves on the variety and authenticity of our attractions. We be using a magical blend of art, technology, and indentured servitude.
Indentured
that we like to
servitude.
call Dynamo Monkeyelectrics. Frighteningly realistic skins and other body parts are attached to a framework of gears, servos, and pulleys. All constructed from a remarkably lightweight composite material.
Fascinating. How do you power all the rides?
That be a good question.
Orbits.
As ye may already know, the power of Big Whoop be derived from its position as an infernal nexus, binding our world with the unholy manifestation of evil itself.
Well, of course.
But like all fuel sources, it can't be lasting forever. That's why it be our job to conserve its demonic power wherever
Yeah,
possible,
and I
look
love
to
how
alternative power sources.
even the voodoo lady's like, "Oh, you're so lucky to have gotten out of there." It's like, you told me to go there. You said this. No. And to have the purpose of the monkey head switched from like the gates of hell to just a random tech entrance was strange. Have like 2 games worth of establishing it isn't a gate to hack of some sort. You know.
Solar?
No, we tap our greatest natural resource, monkeys.
My word.
Hordes of ruthlessly
I
trained
think,
monkeys
to be honest,
are
if
hidden away deep in the
3A
bowels
ever
of the
happens, and I'm just going to
bound
continue
immense
to
machines of
refer to it as
destruction
that.
and family
I think
entertainment.
parallel universes
so
is the
inhumane.
most ideal
I'm glad you noticed.
expression.
It be the
Or
little touches
let
that make the difference.
everything Curse of Monkey
Mark
Island
my
forward
words,
be the
Lucky Shark.
stories.
When I finally defeat
Let
you,
them be
I'll be sure to
the
set them all
exaggerated
free.
memoirs of Guyver Sleepwood. Let it be his Don Quixote. He started writing these books to get back at Elaine for all the Melanie Leary books. I still enjoy that old theory, regardless of debunks, and perhaps the debunks were to throw people off the track or whatever. I would hate for it to be that way, but it's a good theory. Especially lots back up to it, you know, all the... No. Even if it was, I think part of the third story within that story would be trying to figure out how to apply what you've learned to this new world that your setting has changed to. But what's in the future for Big Whoop theme
What's
parks?
in the future for Big Whoop theme parks?
The future is ripe with a world of possibilities. I see an entire network of theme parks throughout the world. Each will be unique and incorporate the cultures and customs of its specific area. But all will hold true to the same vision of the original park. The random, wholesale slaughter of the thousands of patrons who walk through our gates.
I thought the treasure of Big Whoop was on Dinky Island.
Dinky Island be an atoll just off the coast of Monkey Island. But they'd be connected by a maze of mysterious tunnels that run under the very ocean floor.
Totally.
So although you dug for
Dinky and
treasure
Monkey
on
did
Dinky,
not need to
when
be
you found
attached
me
to each
Carnival, you were on Monkey Island.
Very tidy explanation.
Aye.
I've heard quite enough about your disgusting theme park.
I mean, the only theme that continues with is having everything that's supposed to be like this big secret that you find end up being something that somebody, like everybody's found already. You know, the treasure on Melee Island, Monkey Island itself. Yeah.
What is the secret of Monkey Island?
The secret of
stuff.
Monkey Island. I could tell you, but I'd rather make you guess.
Doesn't know.
That Rosebud is a sled?
That's not it. Everyone knows that. No, it goes much deeper than that. It's an ancient secret.
That's
closely guarded by the natives and pirates who happen to...
You don't even know the secret of Monkey Island, do you?
No, not really.
Should have let me exhaust some possibilities before I jump into that.
Please don't kill me.
Why shouldn't I?
If you kill me, you'll crush the hopes of children all over the world. I'm a hero to millions.
It doesn't matter. All that matters is that Elaine and I are together. And you are out of the picture for good.
Also, I don't buy this as part of Elaine's character. She's not huge on getting, like, caught. LeChuck is a bozo.
Pretty please, don't kill me.
That's why I don't really accept the criticism.
If you
Like,
kill
yeah,
me-
okay, LeChuck in Monkey Island 2 was a much more intimidating presence. Although I'll say he was still intimidating in Monkey Island 1. But at the end of the day, he's a bozo. That was established in the first game. Elaine told us herself. This is why she was never actually really caught. And when she wanted to, she was just like, okay, let me go, guys. We're going to go fix this. You know? She was the plan. Yeah. And that's because he has direction. And the direction is fucking kill Guybrush. Well, torture and maim Guybrush.
You'll be in really big trouble.
I'm one of the walking dead. Formed not of flesh and blood, but of fire and brimstone. How could I be in any more trouble?
Yeah, well...
I'll completely agree there. It does turn away a lot of character development for both of them.
Pretty please, don't kill me.
Why shouldn't I?
If you kill me, there'll be no more Monkey Island sequels. No sequels means no work for you. You'll become just another has-been that nobody's heard of.
Oh, that could never happen to me. I'm LeChuck.
Never heard of Bob
Do you know the name
Threadbare?
Bobbin Threadbare?
No.
Exactly. Pretty please, don't kill me.
Why shouldn't I?
If you kill me, you'll ruin our reputation for making family-oriented games. We'll be scorned by parent watchdog groups everywhere.
What'll you threaten me with next? Some ludicrous Senate subcommittee investigating violence in the media? Well, I'm shaking.
And maybe that one line inspired them to make the entire next game very political.
Elaine will never marry you. She loves me.
She does not. She loves me.
Nuh-uh, she loves me.
Does not.
You guys can get the boys.
All right.
I love you. I'm gonna take Annie, but leave Damien and Mason.
Okay. Love you, hon. See you in a bit.
Anyway, Elaine really loves me.
Does not.
Does two love me?
Does not.
Does two infinity?
Does... Curse you and your diabolical
And yet,
debate skills.
they still have
But
the
there'll be so many
brother-like
more
bickering.
horrible things I'd be wanting to tell you.
I'm not listening to you anymore. See, I'm ignoring you.
You'd better listen.
Yeah, no, here we are back again. This is so sibling. It's ridiculous. And like how... Yeah. Always bothered me that whole plot thread was just abandoned and not really spoken of again or addressed in the scene. I'm just trying to get rid of this garbage 1 second. I don't know. Like, is it something I can live without, them being brothers? Yeah, totally. But is something that was directly addressed in the previous ending and is just blown off. And it's like we're supposed to be focusing on the odd carnival aspect of the last scene. It's like, I made a voodoo doll out of my own parents' skull. And it worked on you. We need to talk about that at some point, right? Anyway.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Very well, Threepwood. If you're going to act like a child, I'll help you get in the mood. I think you deserve a timeout, young man.
I regret nothing. It's not locked. Your plan was flawless, LeChuck, except for one minor detail. That will be your downfall. He's taking Elaine on his roller coaster of death. I've got to reach her before she becomes his undead bride.
More of these
What's
damn
happened to
pirate
me?
bunnies are here.
Foggy.
Was Andre supplying pirate bunnies to Big Whoop?
Swimming. Must.
That would explain why he has the
and
the
rescue
LeChuck
Elaine.
doll.
I've
It's a
got to
licensing
save Elaine.
agreement.
But how can I save Elaine when I'm just a little boy?
And then there's the
I
LeChuck doll
gotta
up there.
Think straight. Must clear my mind.
Welcome to the Big Whoop Carnival, little guy. Come on over here and meet your old pal Dingy Dog.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Now that's not very nice, little boy. Come on now, stop hitting your pal Dingy Dog.
Not my pal.
I'm not gonna warn you again, kid. You better cut that out. Yeah, you're really starting to bug me, kid. All right. That does it. You're going down, little punk.
Ow, he bit me.
Hey, give me back that hair, kid. You're ruining the suit.
Eat it, dog guy. Alright, let's talk to Murray.
Yo, Murray.
Hey, it's you. Are you dead yet? You look different.
Not dead, Murray. Just cursed.
Cursed. That's perfect. I'm cursed too. Let's join our cursed forces together, and together we can rule the world.
Again, if I end up missing any
Yeah.
opportunities for
Let me
Easter
get
eggs,
back to
please
you
just
on
point
that.
it out. And I will be sure to execute them.
I'm taking
Smuggle
Mason
button.
and Anakin. Damien is listening to Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Okay.
He's learning the words, so I like big butts.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you. He has a wonderful memory, too. He's going to know every word to that song, apparently. So, all right. Hall of Oddities. Trixie. Trixie. Got Trixie here. It says Trixie. In the Hall of Oddities. Ah. And another steaming weenie up here. We got the top hat. Are we on the other side of that house? Interesting. I can't talk to you
Well, I
anymore?
like the guy, but this is getting
Okay.
ridiculous. Well, I like the guy, but this is getting ridiculous. Are you the real dingy dog?
You bet I am.
I mean,
and I'm
it's
here to
got
make
the White
sure
House
you
and
have
orange roof and the hot dog. I think it's a
What's
fair
your name,
assumption
little boy?
that
Okay.
that's the house
For
that
starters,
we see in the
I'm
Monkeyology
not
2
a little
ending.
boy. I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Well, shiver me timbers. That's swell.
Rose and Bigfoot is what it says on the other side. Rose and Bigfoot. And then Trixie. Sure, that is more about Trixie. Like, Rose and Bigfoot. All about it. And this is Smuggle Bunny. So, we need to know the secret history of Smuggle Bunny. This is...
Don't you patronize me.
Well, sounds like you've learned a very big word. You're a very bright little man. That's swell.
Laugh while you can. Soon I'll destroy LeChuck and your entire world will lie in ruin.
You bet.
Sorry, I gotta fix the volume on something here. All right. How can I win one of
How
these
can I win one of
fabulous
these
prizes?
Fabulous prizes.
Well, that's easy, matey. If I can't guess your weight or your age, you get to pick what you want.
What's the catch?
There's no catch. It's just that easy.
I'd like to speak to your manager.
Oh, no, you don't, little boy. Just the sight of my manager has caused children older than you to burst into tears.
I really want to talk to somebody in charge.
No can do, son.
I need to get on the roller coaster.
I'll bet you do. It's fun. But that ride's only for bigger kids.
I don't care if it's not safe. I have to ride it now.
Oh, no, son. It's not that it's not safe for little kids to ride. It's just that you've got to be much, much older to really appreciate the sheer mind-numbing terror of the coaster. But wait a few years and you'll have matured enough to ride. You'll also be able to buy candy and eat it whenever and wherever you want.
Thursday's stream
Just like
is
us
more than likely
grown-ups.
canceled, I hate to say. But for good reasons, as I'm gonna be going in to get my first dose of the vaccination. So, and then 2 weeks from then, we can start, and we'll see it happen again. But excited to finally be getting the jab, and I have family members that are who are going through their vaccination process as well, and it's been too long. Anyways, just try to guess how much I weigh. He could guess that one, and he'd be right. Let's do that for
Just
shits and
try to
giggles.
guess how much I weigh.
Alrighty. Let Dingy have a look at you, little guy. Let me see here. I figure a strapping little pirate like you must weigh 98 pounds.
Ha! The
98
joke's
pounds.
on you. I just look like a little boy. In actuality, I'm a mighty pirate weighing in at 98 pounds. This is really embarrassing. Am I not eating right? I've been working out.
With how skinny Guybrush is, I don't believe he weighs a whole hell of a lot as an adult.
I'll bet you can't guess how old I am.
Betcha I can. A little fearsome buccaneer like yourself must be 7 years
So
old.
7 years old, 98
wrong.
pounds.
I just
That
so
would
happen to be
definitely
20.
imply that
Well,
Guybrush
you have any
is
proof for your old pal Dingy
overweight
Dog?
for
You
his
calling me a
size.
liar?
You bet I am.
I have my proof right here.
Scum Actors Guild membership card. Guybrush Threepwood, age
I love the whole
20.
Scum Actors Guild
I
thing.
suppose you're right. Pick your prize.
That's a joke they should have utilized more in different titles as well.
One smuggle bunny, please.
Well, what do you know? Seems like your buddy Dingy Dog forgot to mention something.
I see. Typical. I suppose you're telling me that's one of your prestige prizes now.
You bet I am. Would you like to play again?
Okay.
Alrighty. I would guess that you are 20 years old and that you weigh 98 pounds.
Wait a second, that's not fair.
I think it would have been a little bit less breaky if they just like used his Scab Island library card or something like that.
Choose again.
But then that begs the question, well, why don't I have any of my other inventory from that game, and why can I just spontaneously produce this? Is it not relevant? Do I not count the contents of my wallet, but I have money? And it's just a loop of... Really want the talking skull.
I really want that talking skull.
With my unfettered demonic might, we will rule the world!
You're right, Murray. If I had all that power, the temptation for evil would be too great. I'll take the anchor.
I'll take
now,
it
if
away,
I didn't already
son.
have the LeChuck doll, could I get it here?
Enjoy your stay here at Big Wolf.
Probably not.
Look into your heart. I'm the prize you really want. What? You picked the anchor?
Of course I picked the anchor.
It's a really nice anchor, Murray. Sorry.
Aren't you able to, like, just turn on the trippy mode when it, like,
instead of me.
So I vaguely remember another Easter egg that unlocks after, but I could be blurring in something from Luigi Super setting for some silly reason. Which I think is one of the only other graphic adventures from this era that hit that same level of animation quality. So. Although I'm not going to say it's quite at the same. But...
I'm going to wait for an owner who understands my need to bring fear and pestilence on the likes of you.
It is irreversible. I mean, I could save and then... But...
Get out of here before I call up the demonic legions of Hades and set them upon you like a swarm of angry locusts.
Now it's a heavy pie pan. Now I've got a heavy pie pan full of shaving cream.
What are you doing over there?
I found this pie, mister.
Huh? Oh, yeah, thanks, kid.
Shoot it, shoot it!
Not right now.
Oh, but I want to see the cannon fire.
Beat cheeks, half-pint.
Look, man, I pay your salary. You want me to tell LeChuck you've got unhappy kids running around here?
Back to over-examining the background. I want to, Oh.
Did you just hear something?
Okay, so
no.
Maybe that's further covered because, like,
maybe it's the acoustics of
beside
that
the
smelly,
White House with the
head.
orange roof that has, clearly is the hot dog house. We also have this other house off to the side with the lit up roof, which might correspond to another one in that ending scene if they're trying to build another area part of that. Anyways, that's not what I wanted to talk about. We have dingy dog toys here, right? And then we have another unrepresented character that also looks like it would be... Oh, wait, no. Hey, sorry, I'm a dumbass. He's right there. Stop talking. It's obvious. Okay. That would make sense as well. Absolutely. That being where we just were before this, especially him walking through into this area. Makes sense that it's attached. Yeah, you walked from that scene to this scene, so yeah, you're probably 100% right on that. Let's go open the gate.
Yoo-hoo, stinky Mr. Rat.
Hey, get out of there, you little punk!
What are you gonna do about it, vermin boy?
This'll teach you.
I mean, I'm sure the pipe pan part of it, like even if it's a foil pan, probably doesn't feel great. Thank God for cartoon powers. But I do sort of like the thought that everything after 2, so everything Curse of Monkey Island 4, is just Guiberish's fabrications of making up tales to continue telling. He's all like, look, I can write books too, but mine are fun. Not all depressing.
What kind of snow cones do you have?
What kind of cones did you ask? Why, I have
Such a
every
bizarre
kind
thing to
imaginable.
reference
I
too.
have the most
This
distinct type
the
of snow
Cheech
cones
Marin
in the
rant
world.
from
In
Dusk
fact,
Till
my
Dawn,
cones are so
or
original,
no, that's
so inventive, and so
I think it's Dusk.
unique that most are completely inedible.
And the reference is itself is certainly not family-friendly material.
Bold cones with lime, cones with slime, veggie cones, wedgie cones, edgy cones. I used some of my neighbor's edge in that one. Cones with spice, cones with lice, berry cones, hairy cones, dairy cones, and the Christmas, Mary cones. So,
Which itself
what
could
do
have
you
been
think of that?
a bit lifted from something else that I'm just not aware of. For me, that's the direct tie-in. And he's talking about what...
I'd like a plain snow cone, please.
Okay, kid. Bye now.
Peppery goodness. That meringue looks tasty.
Clump of hair appears courtesy of Salmon Max Sit Road. It's not
hairy.
Bigfoot hair, though. It's dingy dog hair, which is a Bigfoot costume at best. I'm being... That's something. Yes, my 7-year-old son was just singing the intro to I Like Big Butts. Gotta love home remedies. Let's do this. Is there anything else I should do before I initiate the next scene? It's giving some opportunity for requests. I noticed we dropped a viewer, so I don't. No, okay, we're there's always a little bit of a delay, so I just want to make sure that I'm not missing anything. Nope, let's do it. Probably should have just made a save spot or something instead.
Pepper helps, though.
Pepper helps, though.
Brain freeze.
Alright, that's more poking out the background. Again, more bound up Elaine. Hey, look, it's Wally. Just I guess that would be our end scene there, so it's like, why is that significant? It's because, yeah, I like the extra teeth and whatnot, but into this LeChuck here. And yeah, that looks more coffee. Let's do this. Guybrush kicks butt once again.
Too late for me to get out. Where are they? It's Rum Rogers Sr. as he appeared in life. It's It's Captain Marley, Elaine's grandfather.
I forget, is it clearly stated
It's the
that
cabin
the
boy, young
man
Lindy.
in Rum Rogers' place is Rum Rogers Jr.? Because that depiction seems to imply that it would be, but again, this is Curse of Monkey Island made after the fact and whatnot. Yeah, I didn't think it was. I think that was one of the things we were talking about when we were at that. Just be some
Is only you. Have you seen
some
Elaine?
alcohol
She told me she was
enthusiast
just going to powder her nose,
rental
and I haven't
property,
seen her since. I can't
or
even believe
purchased it later, or whatever.
Now
A number of ways
stand
somebody else
still,
could get
boy,
ahead of something.
so I can flame broil you.
Oh. I mean, realistically, Guybrush, you could just like run. He doesn't even have a walk cycle. Really? This place is useless. He's got a chattering teeth expression there that, unfortunately, at this resolution, at its current presentation, is hard to make out. So,
It's the rotting captain of Herman Toothrot's ship.
yeah,
you
but
again. If you've ridden me coaster, why haven't you been boiled in me molten pool of lava? Elaine must have fiddled with me controls and rerouted the tracks. Aye, she'll be the death of me yet.
Yeah.
I mean, again.
And that, of course, makes sense because it's a
Curses if I
static
can't
image
help
as
but
part of
love
the
this
animated
woman.
thing.
Eat
It's
flaming
like
death, Greatwood.
the same shape here as it was there.
Uh-oh.
Hot food. It's a good thing Lanky Guybrush is such a good jumper. I don't need to be here. No, let's look at Rapscallion.
Nah.
I don't know.
It's Rapscallion, the forgetful weenie hut restaurateur. It's a Dynamo Monk Electric Wally. Gad, he looks so lifelike. Hey, wait a minute. He really is Wally. Nah. You can count on me, Wally. Just as soon as I defeat LeChuck, save Elaine, set all the monkeys free, and ride the madly rotating Buccaneer, I'll come back and release you.
Interesting.
I feel so bad about leaving you to blow up in LeChuck's castle last time. I swear I'll be back to rescue you this time. Trust me. As soon as I defeat LeChuck, I'll come back and set you free. Oh no, it's LeChuck!
Aye, Threepwood. It be me, your worst nightmare. You'll be sorry you ever set foot here on Monkey Island when I'm through with you.
Oh.
Ouch! Ow!
Yeah. I think that's one thing that if they ever do a remaster for this, it has to be added. Make it not just a remaster, make it a director's cut. Do the remastered graphics in the sense of just getting the clearest version of this that you can and tweaking where necessary without fucking shit up. Of course, no censorship of any of the dialogue whatsoever, and yeah,
Too late for me to get out.
like and have the whole ending intact. The original thing. I get it, that's where the majority of the budget would have to go then. And that's why I'm just hoping that there's some... Love how the text doesn't even try to wrap around or nothing there. It's just cut off on the side.
There. It's soaked in oil and probably highly flammable. Cool.
Alright. Let's go get this endgame. So I don't know why, but just because I haven't made one this entire time, and I guess that gives me an opportunity if I ever wanted to come back and do something else first.
LeChuck's back again.
I'll be chasing you around this roller coaster till you be my undead slave, Creepwood.
Oh, and I forgot all about it.
Oh. Yeah.
I forgot a step. I feel silly. I'll just be back there in a second. Okay, he still has chattering teeth here, the effect of which I was talking about before would have only made sense in the cold room. He's just frightened. This is his nervous face. It's nervous, Guybrush, not cold. Look at his eyes. He's scared. He's being hunted by LeChuck. Wait, natural. I love how he looks like the Beaker puppet.
Too late for me to
Muppet.
get out.
It's not too... Yeah, and we saw a version of his face with very, very, say, grit teeth, etc. in in one of the part flags. Hello, Arthrax 114. Managed to pop on just in time. As we are about. We're all set up and ready to go. Let's check. And I don't know why Guybrush would think. Definitely. Hey, let's check. Yeah, I don't miss school, but I'm glad I got the benefit from it. Yeah, jump. Good job. I like how in that scene the eyes aren't as close together as they are in the actual theme park scene that you walk around in. The eyes are so close together in that version of the monkey head. I really am trying not to sit here and criticize things that I couldn't possibly do half as good a job as. So I didn't say it when it was
Run, mortal. But do not forget your arch nemesis, Murray. Mark my words. I shall return to haunt you. Do you hear me? I shall return.
This is so unfair.
Father Pirate. Like, who's Father Pirate? It's Cressida! Brother. Tim Schafer. Dave Bogan. Billy Kid. Aaron Johns. Judith Lucero. Joe Ashburn. Joe Ashburn again. I'm a Joe Ashburn fan. Yes, I am just randomly saying names that I recognize from previous things. Casey Donahue Ackley was the Viper's son. The monkeys are listening. I should actually do that. I have made a Google routine for my room here that involves that line. Dan Connors. Eric Wollmunder. There are lots of people that I identify. Blair, Grossman, Ron Gilbert. Special thanks to George Lucas. Dedicated to the memory of Brett Barrett.
This carnival is great, Dad.
It sure is, son. But you know, rumor has it that the man
I see we
who
now
built
have
this
3
place is
viewers as well.
very
Perhaps
dear.
that was
And they say that
Arthur
to
S.
this
joining in
day,
with us.
his frozen body remains in the
as I
tunnels
say that, it drops to 2.
somewhere
That's funny.
beneath the amusement park.
Those stats are terrible. I never really rely on them anyway. I just want to say wow, and it closed the whole window. Just should have hit pause. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. That was Curse of Monkey Island. And that was a lot of fun to play through. We will be returning not on Thursday, as that is my date for vaccination that I could get. But we will be returning on Saturday with our first step in a very long game in Grim Fandango. And I'm looking forward to it. And that would be our next one in this chronology here. So, and then after that we got Escape, and then it's basically on to LucasArts adjacent. So, which I'm trying to decide if I'm throwing Matahari into that list, because that comes before things, but at the same time it's I don't know, it's out of my typical purview, and it's not one that comes up very often when you're talking LucasArts adjacent, but it's Noah Faustine and Hal Burwood's game that they made themselves. I played a little bit of it back in the day, so, and I don't know how supported it is, so I don't know how difficult it is to get on working on a modern machine. But it technically counts as LucasArts adjacent. It is 2 direct alumni in the same sort of team of one of people who enjoy their games. It'll be one of their favorite titles. It's the guys who did Fate of Atlantis, so it's hard to not be like, that might be very, very cool. But yeah, definitely means we're gonna be getting into, because like Broken Age would definitely come before Thimbleweed Park if we're talking chronology. And yeah, there's a few things to poke around at. I'm gonna say right off the bat, I'm not gonna be incorporating the Humongous Entertainment games because I'd have to have started that a long time ago already. And frankly, I don't think that's the purview of this channel in particular, and I don't think I would offend anybody by making that choice either. I don't know. Did you ever poke into the Humongous Entertainment games, other like beyond the novelty of knowing that there's more Scum Engine games out there? Because I haven't really, like, I have some of them, and I'll admit I've set them up for my boys and stuff, and they've really enjoyed like Putt Putt and I think, yeah, they played Pajama Sam a bit too. Pretty Fish. My one boy really liked them. Yeah, they're not really my thing either. So I like, but I know some people are just like obsessive about them, and they have like every single one of them. And for that, I would love to know how that worked. Like, did Ron Gilbert have a license to do? Let's move this to a silly YouTube talking head thing instead of this giant black screen, since I am technically, yay, okay. God, that looks so busy now. Anyways, because I like, did he pay a licensing fee to use the Scum Engine for that, like, externally, or does he retain some level of rights to just use it? I mean, clearly he doesn't. If he like, I mean, clearly he doesn't use it if he does retain rights to it. But yeah, more than likely, way easier to try to track down. But then it needs, like, when asked why he didn't use that sort of thing, say with Thimbleweed, it was because it was a dated engine that, would be more trouble than it was worth to update to be able to do the things they wanted to do, right? Essentially. But ultimately, when you look at how they're doing is executing, even though it's with Squirrel or something like that, it did. Definitely something I would ask him if ever given the opportunity to interview him, because I think one of the best ways to make the interview interesting for him would be, of course, to talk about things that are interesting to him, like programming and that sort of thing. Yeah, yeah, and it's dated, but that does mean that he probably has some more mature tools for interacting with Scum files, like with Scum databases and that sort of thing. Just from it, but they use a different type of file container. Oh, that would take so much more digging around right now than it is worth it. And I just keep turning around and looking at them. Now I'm curious. All right, so I am going to cut it off there. My wife will be back very soon with our boys, and I guess the curse of Monkey Island is over. So one thing I do want to say first, though, My infographic for the majority of this playthrough, this Curse of Monkey Island playthrough, has been a broken mess. My schedule last week was so messed up. Like, the original infographic for some reason said Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, which is not my schedule at all. I think I made it when I was half asleep or something, and I didn't realize it until the other day, when I realized that I had completely missed Sunday. So I just want to apologize for just having a massive mind fart week last week, and I look forward to getting back into the swing of things moving forward. Again, check things out on YouTube. I have all of these playthroughs up there, and they're just sitting there gathering dust, frankly. But anyways, okay, I'm gonna have to go find. Okay, that's fun. All right, take care, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day. Apparently, my kids found my credit card. Take care, and have a great time. I'll catch you on the next stream. Thank you for tuning in.